as the safety cart hits pit side, ready to go off of turn number 4, looking for the green. Up on the throttle they come, and we are underway, Bandolero Bandit style, down into turn 1. And Solomito sets the pace. Carl Satterlund up on the outside, trouble down in the corner. Looks like Mya Adams had the back end come out from underneath her. His family's from Long Island, New York, raced at Riverhead. His uncle still does. But they moved, his dad, Sean, moved over to Exeter, Rhode Island, took over the family business, and wanted to come race Seekonk. We are green and underway, and down the backstretch, they are side by side for the lead. Carl Satterlund up on the outside. Down on the inside, Landon Solomito, and Landon's got the advantage off of 4.
Landon takes it by half a car length into the first 2 corners. Brooke Meyer trying to make it 3 wide. Can't quite. Has to back up just a little bit. Satterlund moving to the outside. Meyer hanging with Solomito. Satterlund loses a track spot into 3 and off of 4. Meyer will cross over, take the lead away from Solomito, who's now stacked up double wide with Jace Chaber. That rounds out your podium. Satterlund now moving into 4th with Elias Dibb, rounding out the top 5. 2 laps on the board. Meyer into 3 and off of 4, slides up the racetrack. Chaber fills the hole down bottom. They are even Steven. Off the stripe and into the second corner. Farpelha will go -1 to the leader. Satterlund rounds out the top 3. Look out. Dibb 4th. Solomito drops to 5th. Meyer goes up high on Carl Satterlund Jr. Drops back a little bit, settles into that 3rd position. Up front, it is Jace Chaber, last week's winner, in a comfortable position. Finally got the tweaks worked out of that new ride this year, and has looked really, really good through these first couple weeks. Chaber, Satterlund, Meyer go 1, 2, 3. Dibb, 4th, Solomito rounds out the top 5. Heim goes 6. Helger, Farpelha, and Goode round out the field. Mya Adams, too, as well, right in front of Farpelha. We're at lap 6. Jace Chaber comfortably in the lead.
Yeah, very comfortable. Of 6 car length advantage down the back stretch as the couple of rookies still trying to get their feet wet with the groove as they come down the back straightaway. Your leaders come off of turn 4. Chaber sets a pace. A pair of double deuces running 2nd and 3rd with Satterlund and Meyer. Brooke was our fast time setter in qualifying earlier today. As they roll down the back straightaway, we'll be halfway through. 8 laps down, 7 laps to go, this time at the stripe.
Chaber out by 9 car lengths into the second corner. Satterlund and Meyer, the 22s, round out our current podium. All the way back, you're going to find Solomito and Dibb as they enter the back straightaway, rounding out the top 5. 9 laps on the board. Jace Chaber, again, we mentioned 1 last week. Looked really, really good last week, and that success so far translating over this weekend. We mentioned new ride, new number, and a whole new
focus.
Feel and focus and confidence around that Chaber Motorsports team.
Yeah, they've really got it all together early on this season as he is slicing through the lap traffic. Carl Satterlund, Brooke Meyer, 2nd and 3rd down the back straightaway. 4 laps remaining this time. As you got to remember, and I will say this, these kids are between the ages of 8 and 11 out there on the racetrack, 8 and 12. And you know what? A lot of them are getting their feet wet first time out there. It is totally different than anything they've ever done. As a caution flag comes out, the 99 of Ryan Helger goes around off of turn number 4, bringing out the first caution of this event. This will bunch the field up, so they take that into consideration when setting their schedule. Field is set. 4 laps remaining as the field rolls off of turn number 4, and we are back underway. Carl Satterlund with a good jump on the outside of the front row, trying to take over the lead, but Chaber battles back, takes over that number 1 spot, and Brooke Meyer dives down to the inside looking for position number 2.
And Meyer filled that hole down bottom created by Chaber when he exploded out front. The 45 will lead the pack across the stripe with 12 laps now on the board. Meyer crosses over, takes that second spot away. Solomito, a good run on the outside of Dibb. They battle Nerf bar to Nerf bar for 4th. Dibb slides back, rounds out the top 5.
Yeah, Dibb had worked himself up into 4th momentarily, but Solomito was able to get a run on the outside, and here comes Landon Heim up on the outside, that black number 07. as they come down the back straightaway. That is battle for fifth. Battle for second. Carl Satterlund underneath. Brooke Meyer at the white flag takes over the number 2 spot.
Satterlund overtaking that second spot from Meyer, who rounds out our podium. But up front, by 15 car lengths, it is Jace Chaber who comes into 3 and off of 4. The winner of round 1 of the Everett's Auto Parts Triple Crown. Second going to Satterlund. Solomito got sideways. Great job by everyone to avoid that. Worth noting, great heads up by Helger, Dib, and Heim to avoid that. Satterlund and Meyer rounding out the top 3. Round 2 weeks in, and we already have a repeat winner in Victory Lane. Jace Chaber making it 2 in a row. First time on the podium for Carl Satterlund Jr. in that Viking Racing 22. And Brooke Meyer coming up from the Empire State, taking home 3rd. We'll talk to our podium in just a minute. That was actually a really wholesome moment we just had. I don't know if anyone saw it, but we did down here. They all parked next to each other, and they all started cheering for each other. It was really awesome. And it shows how much everyone is supporting each other in this division in particular. And it's really awesome to see. As the helmet comes off, how about a round of applause for the winner of round 1 of our Everett's Auto Parts Triple Crown, Jace Chaber. Welcome back to Victory Lane, and Jace, that caution at lap 11, I know you didn't need it, so take me through your thought process when trying to navigate those final 4 laps.
I was thinking, don't hit the brake and don't lift. Just floor the car until I see that checkered flag.
You've now locked yourself into our Everett's Auto Parts Triple Crown finale. I know you've been there before, but what does it mean to go into the finale with a guaranteed spot?
I think it feels amazing, and I'm super happy for it. And I just want to thank everybody that works on my car, Vondo's Race Engines, for putting the horsepower in my car to get here today. And Go Motorsports and DNR Automotive.
Jace Chaber back in Victory Lane, second place. Going to Carl Satterlund Jr.'s first time on the podium this season, one of our more experienced drivers in this division. This car was a rocket ship.
Yeah. So yeah, this car has been amazing, and it is just have been the best it has ever been.
There's a lot of people that go in this car that you need to thank.
A lot. So I want to thank Basco Security, Creative AV, Quirk Cars, Jets.com, and Basco Security. And I also want to make a special shout out to Melina Shulerski Racing for helping me. And Mom and Dad and my grandmother. And a great thanks to my brother, my friend Ryder, and my friend Zach.
Carl Satterlund Jr. back on the podium, and rounding out our podium, first time for Brooke Meyer, second time on this track, first podium finish. You're really adjusting to this thing pretty quickly.
Yes, I like this track a lot.
No, that's what I want to hear. I know there's a lot of people in this car that you need to thank.
Hydro Action, Joe Meyer Construction, Walter McKay Tile and Stone, West Trailers, MC11. I'm just speechless right now. I don't know what to say. Big Pudding Holland, New Pudding, US Holland.
That's true.
My mom and dad. The long nights that we worked on this thing last night up until 12. Working on this, the factory, the boys at the factory. I wish they were here to see this. But I'm very happy.
So you were working on this until 12, and you went to school this morning?
No.
Oh. Brooke.
It was a 5.5 hour drive.
Hey, that's fair. Brooke Meyer on the podium for